How's it going, everybody? Pop Coop here. Just wanted to show everybody what I've been shooting. I'm shooting a PSE DNA SP. I have just a Trophy Ridge scope sight on it. Whisker biscuit, just a contour, Easton contour stabilizer with like barely anything on it, like 2 ounces, I think, maybe about maybe an ounce. I don't know, not very much. So this is what I've been shooting for about the last 3 months or so. Basically, since I've been shooting, I got this in end of October. I got it tuned up and stuff in November sometime, and so this is what I've been shooting, practicing with. So I bought this stuff all when I bought the bow. So now I've upgraded. I got some new items. I'm gonna do like a little review, show what I bought. I'm gonna put it on my bow and then see how I do, if I do any better. So tonight, what I did, I'm gonna download it here if I can figure out how to do it. I really took some time, really thought about every shot I was shooting, and so my goal was my challenge to myself was to see how many shots it takes me, or it took me to get 30 tens. So I thought it would take me about 100, but I surprised myself. It only took me 61, and because I thought about every shot, like what I was doing, every shot along the way, and just want to thank a couple people that did videos that I watched. I think helped me was John Dudley on Knock On Archery, I think is what it's called. He had the basic idea was from him on one of his challenges I saw. Just like really concentrating, thinking about every part of the shot that you're doing. You know, just like really take your time, think about every process, every part of the shot. And so that really helped me. And then I think Kellen on Inside Out Precision, really some good tips from him. I watched a couple of his videos. One of them about was just some basic stuff like drawing your bow back, and got some really good tips from him. And then another guy, he was shooting a recurve deal, but he was, I don't remember his name. I think it might have been like Archery Talk or something like that, but a really good video. He was doing something other than what he was talking about, but he just kind of had a tip in there about aiming small. Aiming small. I thought that was a good tip, you know. So what I did was on my target, I took on the 10 ring and just drew it all in black, so it would be easier for me to see. And I think that helped me a lot, and because I had trouble like seeing the pins on the thing, so I think that helped me because I could really like kind of see where the pin was on the target. So that helped me a lot. And then I watched another video. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the man. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. I think it was Levi Morgan has a video series, and he was talking about target panic, and that really helped me a lot because it just like helped me like give me some confidence, because I was always like struggled with like trying to get my pin up on the spot, you know, and he had some really good tips, like you're going to be moving, you know, it's like, and just relax and focus on the target, focus on the spot where you're aiming, you know, and like how, I can't remember the guy's name. I think Turner was his last name. About like really just kind of like trusting yourself that you're looking at that spot, you're focusing on that spot, and for some reason it seems like it worked, because this is like the best round I ever shot in my life. I mean, it was I think I averaged 9.79 in the 61 shots it took me to get 30. So I averaged a 9.79. So that's the best I've ever shot. So 60 shots. That's basically 2 rounds it took me to get 30. But I mean, to me, that's really good, you know, and especially averaging a 9.79. I mean, that's the best I've ever averaged for that kind of thing. So just a couple little tips there. I mean, I hope might help somebody, you know. Man, I encourage everybody just to, these guys make these videos, you know, and it's like, there's no, where I live out here in Reno, there's not really anybody, especially now during the shutdown or whatever, there's not anybody where you can get any coaching or anything like that. And I just can't see myself spending $100 for an hour, you know, when I can watch these guys and donating their time basically, and sharing their experience and whatnot, you know, and take advantage of it. I mean, if you're trying to learn something, I mean, man, Google it up. I mean, check it out on their on their sites, and check a few different ones, because there's a lot of little different things. Somebody might be talking about the same thing, but there's just little different tips, you know, that you can find and put together and find out what works for you, you know. So I encourage everybody to do that. And so, yeah, so this is my bow, and I'm, like I said, in the next couple of days, I'm gonna probably, hopefully tomorrow, I'm gonna put my new stuff on there, and I'll kind of show everybody what it is. I'm gonna do an unboxing of what I got, and kind of show everybody. I'm no expert, you know, so I'm just kind of learning along the way. So don't call me looking for or ask me looking for advice or whatever, because you know that's what I'm looking for, you know. So I'm just kind of showing everybody what I got, and so just keep shooting those arrows, and you know, as many arrows as you can shoot. You know, I think, you know, the more you can shoot, the better you're going to be. You know, take your time on every shot. You know, think about every shot that you're doing. Just don't be flinging the arrows down there. You know, it really seems like if you think about every step, you know, think about your stance and think about your grip, you know, and think about how you're putting your release on, and then just think about how you're doing your draw and how you're setting your anchor and all the different things, you know, and how you're pulling through on your release, and all the different things, you know, how you're getting focused in on the target and through your peep sight, and then through the pins, and then on the target, you know, and all those different things, how you do it, you know, and just focus every step of the way. And I think it helps, you know, and just gets that consistency, you know, builds that muscle memory or whatever, you know. So good luck, everybody. Keep on shooting those arrows.